By the end of the Second World War, researchers were already exploring the potential of guided missiles. After a period of refinement, a true missile fever swept the world's militaries. Guided weapons promised not just abstract firepower, but entirely new capabilities: harder hitting, longer ranged, precision munitions delivered by diverse platforms. Missiles quickly became central to Army and Air Force planning. By 1958, during the Taiwan Strait clashes, air-to-air missiles scored their first combat kills. That single engagement all but convinced planners that a new era had arrived. It was in this climate that the first MiG-21 prototypes were tested. Among its intended roles was bomber interception. Banking on the promise of guided missiles, the designers chose to omit a gun. It was risky, but attractive ergonomically. Skipping the gun meant less weight and more internal volume for the aircraft. The envisioned use was simple: take off, fire a missile, return to base. The MiG-21's primary weapons were to be AAMs with infrared and command guidance. With a radar planned for the nose, there was little room left for a cannon anyway. Although a gun was considered early on, the test aircraft flew without one. The Commission praised the advantages of missiles and approved series production of the gunless MiG-21 PF. Engineers across the ocean reached similar conclusions. McDonnell Douglas's F-4 Phantom II was likewise built around missile efficacy. Conceived as a high-speed interceptor, it was meant to become a perfect air superiority machine. It also meant that the plane was to carry the most modern, longest-ranged weapons and leave the gun on the ground. Early F-4 variants thus fielded only Sparrow and Sidewinder missiles, backed by cutting-edge avionics. On paper, the logic was compelling. In combat, it unraveled. Both Soviet and American fighters ran into the same problems. The Phantom's first clash with a Chinese-built MiG-17 ended in disappointment. A group of F-4s fired nearly a dozen missiles without a single hit. Subsequent engagements showed similarly grim statistics. Missiles failed to lock or self-destructed. Fighters that still carried guns often prevailed, not so much because guns were better, but because they preserved tactical flexibility for the pilot. The lesson landed quickly. Later, MiG-21 and F-4 variants went to war with fixed forward-firing cannons. The principle has held ever since. Despite the exponential advances in missile and radar capabilities, even the most modern fighters still mount a gun. Crude by comparison, but exceptionally dependable.